Hey, how's it going, guys? Ancient Rune here, back with another Wonderlands build video, and today we are going over Hammermatic, which is my Hexecutioner melee build. This is focused around the stab-o-matic, which is a melee gun, and the Smithy's Ire, which is a melee spell, while you can also do some pure melee stuff, and of course your hammer does some damage. Now I chose Clawbringer mainly just because I wanted to use the hammer. Otherwise, I'd probably use stab-o-matic. Maybe I'll do a build on that eventually. But yeah, I want to use Clawbringer because it's fun. It's got like 2 or 3 good skills for this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, and with the gear here, we have the stab-o-matic. I have an Ascended times 14. Times 14 is probably what you want, but a times 7 still works fine. I have spellcast melee on my enchant for weapons, where action skills start. Melee damage would also work really well. I'd probably choose that over it, but I don't have it on here. And then I have a live wire for if you want to do more melee. You don't have to use the live wire for the melee, but it helps. This Pushpin Suitkopf is just for stacking spell weaving, since we don't really reload. So this is just like in between fights to use, and it works really well. And then this is just a rapscallion with melee damage. I don't use this, it's really just these 3 items here. And then I have an Ascended Spellblade with consec hits, melee damage. I have Vampire in here just to help with healing if I melee. Warrior also really works well. Yeah, I have this one here. If you don't melee as much, then I'd say use action skill start alt damage here, and then action skill start melee damage here, or spellcast depending on what your enchants are here. But I like the melee a bit, so I use it's melee. And then for the shield, we have Body Rune because it's great healing and good damage. Action skill start all damage. I have a Universal Soldier, so we never have to reload with the stab-o-matic, which is really good. This gun damage does not apply to it, but that's fine. And then I go Clawbringer power for the hammer, but you could go Spellshot power for better spell weaving stacks. And then all damage there. I use a Smithy's Ire because it gets the Spellblade as well as the stab-o-matic. I did a little video on the stab-o-matic. I can link that down below. But yeah, this gets the Spellblade conditional bonus. So it's really nice here. I have extra projectile on it. I want to try and get a good one with extra projectile and spell charge to see how it gets, but that'd have a pretty long cooldown. So right now I have a volatile times 2, and it's really nice. I have spellcast all damage. Works great. And here I use Shark's Fangs with melee crit damage and spell damage. Melee damage also works on top. Really any ring with melee damage, spell damage, or melee crit damage will work with this. But I just chose Shark's Fangs because the bonuses are nice and the condition is easy to proc. And then we have the Warped Hammerdigm with Awe and Font of Mana. Awe is the important one you want. And then for the passives, you want the move speed and all damage and melee damage. You don't need move speed, but it's nice. You could also put area damage there for, I think Smithy's Ire gets it, and then, what is it? Hammer gets it, yeah. So that could be a nice boost if you want that too. And for the skill tree, we go Hammer, go Oath of Thunder, a couple points to Oath of Fire. We don't get any boosts from this, so it just kind of put the points there. Dragon Aura, damage. I go Max Rebuke because I don't need to go Max Oath of Fire. So the damage reduction's just okay. Blasphemous, Firebolt, and Storm Breath for proccing all. Firebolt gun damage does not apply to the stab-o-matic because it is on hit gun damage. All is just great, indomitable, and then we go Storm Smite because it does some damage with Paradigm. It's not the best, but like there's nothing else to get here. So because Imbued Weapon doesn't apply to the stab-o-matic, and then we're already using the Universal Soldier, so we don't need Forecaster. And then here we have Magic Bullets. This does apply to the stab-o-matic because it is on shotgun damage, and like the Phase Puncher BL3, it gets on shotgun damage, which is just the base gun damage in BL3. Prestidigitation because sometimes we do reload, so it's nice to have that reload speed. Mage Armor for survivability. We don't reload much, but it's there. And then when we proc our spell, it happens. Just warming up for fire rate, Glass Cannon for damage, and then high threat count for more spell weaving for damage. And then here I go crit damage, crit chance, and then spell cooldown. You could mix these two together. It doesn't really impact that much, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the build video. Tons of fun, love it. I like doing boss rush with it because it's really good on bosses, but it's also really good for mobbing. If you'd like to see the Trapscallion version of this, I can make it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. That would probably be the strongest stab-o-matic you get. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and the save file for this will be in the Discord. That'll be linked below. See ya. Peace.